This is Shan Coughlin here at the 2015 Paralong Drive Cup in Loudon, Tennessee at Tennessee National. And standing next to me is a very long ball hitter, Mr. Brendon Jacks, all the way from Arizona. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me out today, Shan.
Oh, you're welcome. I enjoyed our talk a couple weeks back. I encourage listeners to go back in the files and find it. You were talking about prepping for this at that time. How did it go?
Well, that got stunted a little bit due to work related problems. However, I did not get out on the golf course, but I put some time in the gym. I stretched a little bit, so it went as well as I expected. Tennessee National has been awesome. We appreciate you out here. Our sponsors, of course, Pilot Flying J, and the local news stations out here covering it. It was awesome. I could not ask for anything more. So I am pleased with my performance.
Well, there you go. And I bet your sponsor will be as well. You're decked out in the Crank wear today.
Yeah.
Let's give them a little shout out.
Yeah, well, Crank has always been my sponsor, and they've always been awesome to me. Anything I need, golf clubs, hats, shirts. I was unaware that they were sending me stuff, and Monday I went to the mailbox, and sure enough, I had some new gear, it's a new hat, so thank you very much, Crank.
All right. They do a great job supporting this sport. And one of the goals of these events, I know Gene Jarvis has worked so hard to really bring awareness to athletes who may want to participate and might not know that it even is here. What would you tell people who are learning about it but just aren't sure if it's for them?
Honestly, what do we have to lose? It's a great organization. Everybody you see here today has their own struggles, and nobody cares. It's a good time. Did you see the smile on people's faces? That's what it's about. You should not have any qualms about it. Come out, enjoy, have fun.
Well, I think one of the greatest things that has happened is it's transitioned in just 2 short years from the amputee long drive championship to the para long drive championship. People are finding out about it. I know you're an amputee below the knee, but we've seen you compete against blind golfers. There's this event brought out 2 new divisions: post-traumatic stress as well as traumatic brain injury. What do you think about those new categories coming in?
I think it's great. I think it's all encompassing. There's probably something out there that we haven't even thought about that we will think about in the near future. And if you do have these disorders, please come out. Support it. It's fun. Everybody, like I said, had a smile on their face today. I think it's great. We're incorporating the whole spectrum.
Absolutely. One of the best things I took away from our interview, though, and I've thought about it every day, is you said, this is not, I'm not disabled, I'm perfectly abled. And you've actually competed on the long drive grid as well as the para long drive grid. How were you accepted out there? Was there anything different?
Believe it or not, I was walking up to the tee box, and granted, you do have to wear long pants, so nobody really knew that I was an amputee. But people would be like, "Man, did you hurt yourself swinging up there?" I'm like, "No, I'm an amputee. This is just the way I walk." But everybody applauded it. The people that knew. I don't walk around, with the sign that says, "Hey, I'm an amputee." But the people that did know would come up to me and tell me what a wonderful job that I was doing, and I, like I said, I want to be an ambassador for the sport and an ambassador for amputees and the other uh, things that are associated with the ALDC. So
Excellent.
it's been awesome.
And you've not only had to overcome an amputation, you've overcome so much in your life. I think your story is such an inspiration to those who may be struggling or wondering what they're going to do next. How do you get the message out? And has that become a personal mission now to let people know what you've been through and how they might get through it too?
People ask me how I lost my leg, and I'm not shy about it. It was a attempted suicide gone wrong due to drugs and alcohol. I came home drunk and high one evening and grabbed a 12 gauge, and luckily my father came out in time to stop me from pulling it on my head. They don't have a division for that. I make light, but I'm here talking about it. If you have struggles, there's so much correspondence and stuff out there. You can get help. There's nonprofit organizations that'll basically take you in and take you under their wing and get you the help that you need. I mean, from drugs to alcohol to any even mental disorder. I mean, there is help out there. You just need to search it out.
So when you were that teenage kid or younger 20-year-old kid, did you think that you would be standing here today with your beautiful family competing on this lush facility we have out here in Tennessee National?
No, literally when I lost my leg, I thought, everything was pretty much over until my dad, would not let me quit. He gave me the get up, to the back of the head. And, now I have my wife, Jennifer, of 12 years, my two children, Olivia and James, 9 and 5. And, what a better place to be than this. I mean, it's awesome.
You also have a long drive in the books. I know not today, but 401, did I hear?
401 in Mesquite, May 2014. So last year, May.
Well, I tell you, congratulations on your performance today. Congratulations on that 400-yard drive. My goodness, I can't even imagine. You're an inspiration to us all. We appreciate your time.
Shan, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
This is Shan Coughlin with the Golf Director.